on the last week. You're not really doing much training and that, so it's good to just keep yourself busy and occupied, really.
Right, you on? Hello, you on? Hospitality, is that the hospitality?
Hey?
They better
He's already talking about the hospitality. Oh, is that where they get the free burgers?
They better have stocked them wagons up with enough food.
I've heard the contestants...
The weigh-in starting. Let's go full screen. How you guys doing? Let's see here. Can I go down there? Yeah, there we are. You guys making out? Whoa, why is my volume so loud? I'm still working out some kinks here on the new layout and setup. Good morning. I'm hoping that some hot erotica is going to wake me up. I'm here for the Ebanie Bridges versus Bec Connolly weigh-in. Not even going to lie to you. Erotica. And T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. We cover every single major fight live. Card this weekend is going to feature Kid Barry Galahad versus James Jazza Dickens. Fabio Wardley versus Nick Webb. Here, let me pull this up. Now, I know who all these guys are, but I swear to you, I can't tell you the last time I saw them fight. I don't know the storyline behind these fights. You know, I'm back in the swing of things. What's up, Hassan? We got a ton of videos coming for you today, about 5 and another stream later on today, and a surprise stream. So yeah, gotta make some money. It is August the 5th, 2021. I was gonna say 16. Lord knows I'm high as a kite. Anyway, we're sitting here waiting for the weigh-in to start. My man Darren Barker and Chris Lloyd right here kicking off the fight camp over on the zone. Yeah, this is for the vacant IBF Featherweight title. Who was the last champion? Lord knows. Listen, I told y'all I'm out the loop. Oh, this is the one that... Wait a minute. Oh, this is the one that Josh Warrington couldn't defend against... Somebody remind me what the hell's going on. I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop. You know what? Let me pull up my rankings here on the beautiful FightView360.com, where we cover every single major fight live. So let's see here what's going on down here at featherweight. All right. Zoom in here. Let's see what's going on down here with James and Mr. Barry Galahad. Let's see what's going on down here. So yeah, it wasn't what happened with Laura and Warrington where that title couldn't be defended. Oh wait, we're here at the weigh-in. Let me turn it up. Shh.
An 8-round super featherweight affair. Now making his way to the stage, presentando de Guayaquil, Ecuador, professional record.
Ah, there you go. Warrington dropped the belt before he lost to Laura. But what was the reason behind it? I forgot. You know, my memory is shit. And I covered the damn fight. Well, let's watch some weigh-ins. Damn it, I missed trash day. I hear the trash man out there. Damn.
Victories. Fighting out of Oldham, Aqib Fiaz. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Baldespino. $131.25 for Baldespino. $131.25 for Baldespino. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Aqib Fiaz.
I like being in high definition. My shit looking crisp.
$131.75 for Aqib Fiaz.
This weigh-in dead as hell. But anyway, yeah, we're going to cover this card tomorrow. Also, I'm covering the Mick Conlon versus TJ Doheny fight on ESPN Plus later on today. So, yeah, full day of boxing for me. Let me tell you something. I went down this crazy rabbit hole last night on YouTube.
It's actually, I haven't seen a set of ads that good since the Peter Andre Mysterious Girl video.
You want to fight Barry? Gotcha.
Or 300.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Look at those photoshopped abs. But Aqib Fiaz again.
Fiaz v. Baldespino, 8 rounds, super featherweights getting us kicked off. Week 2, Fight Camp 2021.
It was a good test last time out for Aqib Fiaz, wasn't it, against Cain Baker? I think just needed to have that kind of experience, and Cain Baker brought that, but Fiaz was calm and composed amidst the storm. Baldespino's he's a solid competitor as well. Another good step up for Fiaz.
Yeah. I think last time, like you say, for Fiaz, the 8 rounds he had against Cain Baker. Cain Baker's...
Let's just go ahead and turn that down. I covered this, not cover, but I did watch this Fiaz guy fight. Here's the card for those who care. You got Barry Galahad. I call him Barry. You know, and I'm still kind of disgusted that he tried to get some yams from that dope fiend in Billy Joe Saunders' car. Remember that shit? Should we go back down memory lane? Fabio Wardley versus Nick Webb. Fabio Wardley, I have been watching his last several fights. However, I am not ready to add him to my rotation. So which means you're probably not going to be seeing me doing individual post-fight videos on the motherfucking Fabio Wardley. Same thing with Alen Babic. But didn't I cover one of his fights? Who he beat up? Was it David Price? Or was it Sergey Kuzmin? Who he beat up? Nobody. So yeah, I never covered him before. So yeah, he's not getting in the rotation either. I'm sorry, you got to earn it over here. Now the hot, seductive Bec Connolly. It's going to be 3-9 with 0 KOs. Lady Luck, 37 years old, going to be taking on Ebanie the Body Bridges. The female Muhammad Ali, according to that simpleton. 5-1 with 2 KOs. Oh, wait, back to the weigh-in.
And now making her way to the stage, professional record, 3 wins, 9 defeats, fighting out of Swindon. Here is Bec, Lady Luck Connolly.
Ooh, erotica.
Connolly. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her professional record, 5 victories, 1 defeat. She has 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, here is Ebanie, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
Ooh, yeah, I'm ready.
Bridges.
Yo, no bullshit. Y'all think she got a new job done? If you get my drift.
And out of the scales, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Luck, Bec Connolly.
I love a woman with leg tattoos and like all them tattoos in there. Ooh. Oh, let me calm down and be professional.
119, bang on, 119 pounds for Bec Connolly.
Oh, I'll play it. Hold on. Ooh. Lord. My heart.
And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ebanie, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
I feel like a simpleton. I'm a simp. I'm simping today. Fuck it. Full-fledged simp today. Bec came out on the thong.
118 3/4 for the Blonde Bomber Ebanie Bridges. 118 3/4 pounds.
Don't hurt him now. Don't hurt him. Ooh, the thong song. He gets on me back. Hoo, the dragon. It's a brand new day. Remember the Cisco song? La da 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 da. Y'all is gonna make me unleash the dragon. Don't you really wanna unleash the dragon? Something, yeah. Something, thong song, yeah.
Ebanie Bridges, Bec Connolly, 8 rounds, bantamweight, Saturday night, Brentwood, Essex, England.
That was a little too hot to handle.
It's what you were
too cold to hold.
Actually,
I told you, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, ASOS have got some good deals, is all I'm saying. So that is second on the bill, 8 2-minute rounds, Ebanie Bridges and Bec Connolly. That was agreed at £119, by the way, just in case you wonder, because Bec Connolly was bang on 119.
Ebanie was 118 3/4.
Hey, listen, she condones this type of behavior, and she embraces it, so fuck it. I'm going to embrace it. I said it the last video. I said if she going to show it, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to talk about it. And that's my right as a man. A heterosexual man. And you know what really grinds my gears? What is this new thing going around with she, her, him, he? What the fuck is that? Like, why can't you just be a dude and a chick? Like, bro, shit is getting outrageous in this world. She, her. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, you're a lady.
Etc. But she proved that she's an hard case. She's tough. She's tough. And one thing, when I watched that fight back, there's a lot to like. You know, there's a lot of good head movement. She tries to pick the shots. You know, she carried her chin a little bit high at times, but there's a lot to work with.
Certainly is. So that's the second up on the bill. Third up on the bill, the return of big heavyweight Johnny Fisher, 2-0 as a pro, 2 knockouts. He's up against a good opponent in Danny Whittaker. This is 4 3-minute rounds. Third on the bill tonight, and both guys are ready to weigh.
I don't know, dog. I'm going with Bec Connolly. I'm a hater. I'm going with Bec Connolly. Nah, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Ebanie Bridges kind of nice. She did show some moxie against Shannon Courtenay, the alleged bigot. I don't think she's a bigot, though. To be honest, I'm just joking around. I think she's just an alleged bigot. There was some bigot shit, though. But I don't know. I seen the tweets. I don't think she was like intentional bigot, because she did like say like once you go black, you know, you never go back or some shit like that. And that's kind of true. You know? No, she said some old shit. What'd she say? She said something like, if you're dealing with a black man, your legs don't work right or some shit. You know, she know the deal. She know, hey, what's up with this guy? That's my body. No bullshit. That's how I look.
$259.5 for Whittaker. $259.5 for Whittaker.
Sometimes people
and
think
look
the
like
scale,
Johnny, the Romford Bull Fisher.
Sometimes people just look like they just come off the street and just weigh in and be like, all right, I'm here now. What's up? Y'all need me? Yeah, well, get on weigh in on the scale, mate.
239.25 for Johnny Fisher. 239.25 for the Romford Bull.
The Romford Bull. Okay. That's what's up. Eddie Hearn got a new hairpiece. That thing looking fresh. The fight camp. That thing looking fresh.
Fisher v. Whittaker, 4 rounds, heavyweight, Saturday night.
COVID titties on that geezer. Shut up, two-tone. Grow up.
Fisher's about £6 down from his last fight, and looking very, very lean and trim. Well, lean and trim. I mean, he's a solid lump
It's
of a
mental.
bloke at 22.
22 years old to be that big. I mean, it's mental. He's only going to get bigger. He's an
Yeah.
artist.
My bad, I was muted. Damn. I was muted. I was talking all this shit about the card and I was muted. I gotta get better with that, you know? Oh, topic, what's going on with the Fox and their shows? They're really, listen, Fox, listen, I believe the rumors that Fox's contract is going to be up at the end of the year, and that basically Heyman don't want to risk his big fights on free TV Fox, you know, because like they're not going to get nothing from it. I don't think Fox is going to renew that PBC deal. Maybe they'll renew it for something like only pay-per-views, but I don't think, them PBC on Fox shows, they've been, listen, some of them rarely have been good, but like they've been really stinking that shit up. They be having like A-side versus the J-sides and shit.
Doncaster, England.
Coffee and rice.
Mark Bad News Bennett.
Anyway, I was talking about how.
And his opponent now making his
on.
way to the stage. His professional record thus far perfect. 7 fights, 7 victories. All 7 victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Rovinja, Croatia, here is the exciting and hard-hitting undefeated heavyweight prospect, Alen, the Savage Babic.
Now, I have been covering Alen Babic. fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bad News Bennett.
Everybody want to wear a mask now, but I just don't think he's that good. You know, I don't think he's that good. "30-year-old Croatian."
72.5 for Mark Bad News Bennett.
Like, I think Babic's first big step up, he gonna get
And out
sparked.
of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Alen, the Savage Babic.
Because, see, they got a fast tracking because he's 30. So within the next year, he's going to be in a significant fight. We're going to look at the rankings in a minute to see who they'll possibly match him up with. And using Eddie Hearn's and Matchroom's promotional mannerisms. I mean, promotional... Damn it, I forgot the word.
Let's go! Let's go! 210, bang
Don't
on.
see it.
210 for the Savage Alen Babic.
Small heavyweight, too. I wonder if he... let me go see. Wasn't he at cruiserweight? No, he wasn't. Yes, he did. He fought at 199 a year ago. October. And he fought the cruiserweight limit in October of 2020. Oh! Oh!
Babic v. Bennett, 8 rounds, heavyweight.
Oh, he just smacked him like a bitch. Babic. He just smacked him like a Babic. Ooh. He just smacked his man. What do you can't just let that... No, don't clap. You can't just let that go.
Just a normal day if you're a boxing fan there.
Tell you what, though, I was expecting Mark Bennett to come in around a 255 mark. He's normally...
Bennett, 8 rounds,
He just bitch smacked him. He just bitch smacked that man. He shouldn't have touched his face. Oh, bitch.
8 rounds, heavyweights, Saturday.
That's going to follow him for the rest of his career, bro. That's going to follow him for the rest of his career. What the hell's going on? Technical difficulties? Damn it, hold on, give me a minute. That's going to follow him for the rest. Yo, he just smacked him, bro. You let a journeyman smack you. Bro.
3, 4, 5, 6. And for Bennett, it's about getting on him, smothering him, tying him up, trying to wear.
My man just got smacked by... of course I just clipped that. My man just got smacked by a journeyman. I'm going to upload that. Oh, that's quality content. I'm going to upload that. You just got smacked by a journeyman. Hold up. Let's go look at this resume, bro. Alen Babic, you just got smacked. Well, Mark Bennett's only 7-1. But you just got smacked up. Oh, bad news. Look, see? 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 Bad news. Bro. He just got this shit smacked out of him. I'm gonna over exaggerate. He just got this shit smacked out of him, yo.
Making his way to
And
the
he ain't
stage,
do nothing.
welcome the challenger. His professional record, 17 victories, 2 defeats. He has 13 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Chertsey, here is the reigning IBO International Heavyweight Champion, Nick Wild Webb. Webb. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, he is the defending titleist. His professional record, a perfect one. 11 fights, 11 victories, 10 of them coming by way of knockout. Here is the fast-rising, heavy-handed heavyweight fighting out of Ipswich, England, and the reigning, defending, undefeated English heavyweight champion, Fabio Wardley. Wardley. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Nick Wild Webb.
What's up with my man Tits? We just not gonna talk about that?
256 pounds even. 256 for the challenger, Nick Wild Webb. And now to the scale, the undefeated Fabio Wardley. $235.5 for Fabio Wardley. 235 and 1/2 for Fabio Wardley. Wardley v. Webb, 10 rounds for the English Heavyweight Championship.
Look, guys, I just started some shit. Follow me on Twitter.
Listening to Wardley talking yesterday, he said,
Make sure you follow me on Twitter. That T Street Contra. He just bitch slapped that man, bro. Yeah, I'm not high on Fabio Wardley. Not high at all. You know. But man, Eddie Hearn has been having some issues developing talent. Well, he's in that developmental stage right now. You know, with guys like Kell Brook out, Anthony Joshua already established. You know, so he's trying to find those next big breakout guys. But Fabio Wardley, oh my bad. Fabio Wardley and Campbell Hatton are just not it. You know, you dig? You know, but I understand. I see what he's trying to do. Why is that like that? Let me fix this here. Let me see if I can fix. Yo, he just bitch slapped that man. No, for real. You're not supposed to do that. Not be no fight. And he just took it all cool. Like, we're waiting to see if they interview some of these guys. Like I said, I'm still stuck on the bitch slap. Let's see what they're talking about.
guys are going to want to get weighed in and rehydrate
Ahead of a big fight tomorrow night. IBF World Featherweight Title on the line. Kid Galahad and Jazza Dickens.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the main event of the evening for Saturday night. Sheffield v. Liverpool, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the vacant IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 30 victories, 3 defeats. He has 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Saturday night, he'll be making his second attempt at a world title, fighting out of Liverpool, England. Here's the former English, British, and the reigning IBF and WBO European champion, James Jazza Dickens. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, an excellent one. 27 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Saturday night, he'll also be making his second attempt at a world title, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, England. Here is the former British, Commonwealth, European, WBC International, and IBF Intercontinental Champion, Kid Galahad.
Barry.
And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Jazza Dickens. 125 1/4 for Jazza Dickens. 125 1/4 for Liverpool. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Kid Galahad. $126, bang on the featherweight limit. 126 pounds for Kid Galahad. 126 pounds, bang on for Sheffield.
What happened in Tenerife, Cal? What happened in Tenerife, Cal? Sheffield.
$125 3/4. 125 3/4 for Kid Galahad.
I don't know. Barry looking a little ghoulish. No, he looked good. He looked good.
The Jazza Dickens, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the vacant IBF Featherweight Championship of the World.
Yes, Barry. Come on, Jazz. Got him. Come on, Jazza. Second time round, Barry.
Well, far be it from us to cast aspersions on what these fighters have gone through today, but you have to say first blood there to Jazza Dickens, because he looked fresh and he looked full at the weight. He looked in great condition. Kid Galahad, very, very tight.
We said, as just before he's getting on the scales, he looked tight.
Well, the first sign for me is always, I'm sure Ed will know this as well, but you were closer to the guys than we were there, saying you can always tell when a fighter's quite tight because their clothes suddenly hang off in those last 3 or 4 days. Galahad there, that was a struggle for him, that surely.
Yeah, we all know what it's like to have tight trousers, don't we? And
well, some of us do.
Yeah, well, you do.
Unless you get new sponsors.
You've got like, you know, some people wear cycling shorts. You wear cycling trousers.
Brilliant.
When
Thanks very much. We're talking about the fighters. Come on.
Sorry, I think both of them in tremendous shape. I mean, Kid Galahad looked ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
Did look tight at the weight in the face.
Yeah.
It's unusual to see someone that doesn't, quite frankly. I thought Jazza looked really well.
Yeah, it did.
Fired up. It's just a great fight. It's a great 50-50 fight, domestic fight for the world title. Sheffield against Liverpool. You know, I love the two. You know what it means to him. You know what it means to the Ingle Gym. You know what it means to Georgie Vaughan and Derry, even Tony Bellew. I mean, we're going to struggle to keep him
impartial.
Impartial. He told me yesterday, just to let you know, I'm going to be totally impartial on the broadcast on Saturday night. Let's be honest, the chances of that are very limited.
Yeah.
But can we also talk about Alen Babic giving away £60?
I know, that's unbelievable.
To Mark Bennett.
Yeah,
I mean, and for the first time,
and getting smacked.
There's actually someone fighting him that is
believes
not even remotely afraid of
No,
him.
we said the same. We said the same
bothered by
thing.
anything. And I can't wait for that fight. Wardley Webb again, tremendous fight, and even Fabio Wardley giving away £30 to Nick Webb, who can really punch.
Talk to us about the landscape change at featherweight, because with Lee Wood winning last weekend, we talked about the Leo Santa Cruz situation and whether the WBA will eventually kind of strip him or make him vacate. Would you try and lobby for them to maybe push Lee up to sort of super champion and then maybe look to unify with the winner of that, or has Josh Warrington got to fit into this equation somehow? How does it all play out, do you think?
I think sometimes, the WBA look at someone like Leo Santa Cruz, who is someone who's extremely high profile, with a big fan base and with big interest from a broadcaster. they don't really want to lose him as a champion.
No.
So they'll give him every opportunity, as they already have done, to defend that title. The next step is key for Santa Cruz, because he's going to fight again this year. He either does it at 126 or he doesn't. If he doesn't, he has to be vacated and Lee Wood has to be elevated, which would be tremendous for him and would open up official unifications with the winner of this fight. You know, I think Warrington Lara is a fight that, you know, both guys need to win, and Josh Warrington comes through that. I think, you know, does he... It's a difficult one, because, you know, it's only a few months ago that Josh Warrington didn't really want to fight Kid Galahad, because he felt like he wanted to go beyond that now. You know, he could win in Leeds and actually want to try and fight Kid Galahad to get his belt back. You know, and I think, you know, situations change. Could Josh Warrington fight Lee Wood? That's a massive fight in Leeds or Nottingham, I don't know. But listen, first of all, he's got to beat Maurizio Lara, which is a very, very difficult job. But I think that whole featherweight landscape, domestically and on an international level, has just spiced right up. And one thing we do know is that the world champion, the IBF world champion, will be British on Saturday.
Quite exciting, isn't it?
Unless it's a draw, in which case it'll be vacant.
So, obviously the first fight was years ago. How do you think the fight's changed, or do you think it has at all? Do you think it's still going to be a cracker?
I think back then, I feel that Kid Galahad was quite a big favourite in the fight, but Jazza Dickens was winning the fight until he got stopped. I do feel that Jazza Dickens has improved a lot. I think he has great belief.
Well, even more so. I mean, confidence is so high. And then just watching Lee Wood, who he's just recently beat, become world champion, he must...
Exactly. That win all of a sudden looks like a really good win on the resume.
And I do think the momentum in the golden contract for all of those boys was crucial. And also Kid Galahad has had 18 months out, and we cannot overlook what kind of factor that will play, especially if Jazza starts fast.
And the style as well. I think Ryan Walsh is a great tune-up for Kid Galahad.
Good switch, agreed.
I think as well, it's really how Jazza can sort of unnerve that flow and pace and rhythm of Kid Galahad early on in the fight. If he gets up close, you know, I saw your analysis, which, you know, all jokes aside, was really good and really interesting. If you haven't watched it, watch the analysis on DAZN right now. But what you said about him being on here with a forearm in the face, spinning off, doing this, if Kid can sort of match him there and actually, you know, take him out of that ability to do that, I think this is all about Jazza Dickens fighting at a ferocious pace. I think you're right. And that's why I think it's going to be a really good fight, because I think the only way he wins this fight is to fight at a ferocious pace and to be rough on the inside, and to, you know, I think Tony Bellew was saying, I'd like him to fight here, but I think he's going to fight in here.
With what's on the line as well.
Yeah, because you can't afford... This is the one shot, isn't it? You can't afford to just get to the 12th round and say, oh, well, I don't know how you got it.
Should have done a bit more.
You've got to try and win every round. And I think this is Jazza Dickens' ultimate opportunity. And by the way, if you haven't listened to David Diamante and Jazza Dickens' Matchroom radio show, it's a hell of a story. You know, where this kid's come from, you know, his battles and over the years. And it's a great story for both of them. And it's another chance for a Brit to become world champion, and it's going to be a great fight and a great card. I'm really looking forward to those two heavyweight fights, particularly the Savage.
How do you see the chief support going?
I think it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, I think if you asked me that a year ago, I'd say Fabio was a big favourite, and you know, we say that, but he's coming through good performances and good wins. I feel like in this sport, confidence and momentum plays such a huge part, and right now, Nick Webb fancies himself. You know, he just feels like, I'm better than this guy. I punch harder than this guy. I'm bigger than him. Fight for win was massive, and let's be honest, he absolutely demolished him.
He did.
I mean, this was a guy that was sparring rounds with Dillian White. They all sort of came in and said he can fight.
He's got a cheeky grin. There he is.
Look, I'm glad I said that. You know, I started backing you in the fight. That's Nick Webb, by the way, over there. So
could have been a dangerous one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so happy now. But I just think, you know, you look at that, and the fight for win was such a big win.
Yeah.
And you do look at the Wardley fight, and you say, well, he got hurt by Molina there just before he stopped him, and you know. But Fabio's a very sharp puncher as well. Both of these guys can really hit. I think Nick Webb hits harder, but Fabio is the faster of the two, I think. And I just think it's a fascinating fight.
He's about 6 pounds lighter than he weighed against Pfeiffer, so they're obviously working on speed.
But he also has 30 pounds on Wardley, Fabio Wardley, and I know that, but it has to have a say, in my opinion.
Yeah, later on.
I mean, you talk about as you go through the upper levels of sports. Same with Joshua against Usyk. You know, I feel that 20, 30 pounds is going to make a big difference.
As the fight goes on, I think.
It's not just getting hit by heavy guys. When you hit a heavy guy, it takes more out of you. It's like when you work on a heavy bag, it takes more out of you.
But when you look at the Babic against Bennett fight, I can't see in any way that Babic is going to push Bennett back.
No,
right? And I don't think. I mean, that's what every fight. You know, you look at these guys who have so much more size on Alen Babic, and you go, well, he won't. But he has pushed every fighter back that he's been in with. Damien Chambers last time out was a cruiserweight, but you know he still pushed him back.
Pushed Tom Little
pushed him back. Lump, But you know, I don't know. For me, it's easy for us to say. Isn't the way to fight Alen Babic to actually meet him in the ring and not allow him to do that?
If you're as big as him,
that's what I'm saying.
No doubt about it. And try and obviously get him past 3 rounds because he hasn't so far.
Interesting stuff. Tomorrow, the Zone Boxing Show starts at 4 o'clock. Adi Oladipo, Tony Bellew will be here, Ali Drew, of course, and Josh Warrington's going to be joining us, isn't he? I think for the broadcast.
Dillian
as well.
White, possibly.
And
as well.
Dillian White as well. That's an exciting one. Darren and I will be here at 6 o'clock for Before the Bell, and we'll be commentating on Aqib Fiaz's fight about 6:10, and then of course broadcast starts 7 o'clock on the Zone local.
Are you doing all the fights again?
Of course I am.
Wow.
That's what you've asked me.
You're going to be sad when Mike Costello pitches up next week.
I'll
and
be
just takes
slightly
the limelight.
sad, slightly relieved.
Yeah,
but no, listen, great. And of course, that's one thing to look forward to. Mike Costello back next week.
Well, you are
for
good
Fight
as well.
3. Thanks very much.
No,
well, I'm glad. I mean, you've hired me, so you're basically bigging yourself up there.
Oh, sorry, Darren's good as well. Yeah.
I love that. That was the drone shot we were supposed to go out on, so we're now back in the studio. Anyway, guys, thanks for your company this afternoon. Have a good Friday night, and we will see you for Fight Night tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Cheers.
I mean, you know, okay. I do admit I have a little more interest in Fabio Wardley versus Nick Webb now, and Alen Babic versus Mark Bennett. If you don't know, let's go back and watch what happened. By the way, I'm T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. We're going to sit here and shoot it fat for a few minutes, and then me and Big J got our interview we got to do. Our video we got to do. But I want you to see this here. I think that he needs to give back his alias of being called the Savage. Because if a grown man smacks you and you got this supposedly intimidating looking mask on, then you're no longer a savage to me. So let's play this back.
Let's go! Let's go!
.210, bang on. 210 for the Savage Alen Babic.
Now watch this. And he ain't do nothing. He just took it.
Mark Bennett. Tomorrow, you're dying in hell.
Babic v. Bennett, 8 rounds, heavyweights. Saturday
He should have took that fucking mask off and threw it at him. At least cuss at him or something. So he better punish Mark Bennett tomorrow for that. Like, he ain't do nothing. And they clapping like, oh shit, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm okay. I'll go ahead and I'll admit it. This card might get 3 videos out of me. 4 videos? No way. I ain't doing no 4 videos on this card. Okay, we got to do Ebanie Bridges versus Bec Connolly. Of course, that's erotica. We got to do that. Ooh, let's go back to that erotica. Let's go recap it real quick. Let's go back. Listen, she condones this type of behavior. So listen, if she condone it, then listen. She said we can look. Hold on. I'm pulling up the erotica. Give me 1 minute. She said we can look. So if she say it's cool, then I can throw my professionalism out the damn window. And Bec Connolly showed up in the thong.
Making her way to the stage, her professional record, 5 victories, 1 defeat. She has 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, here is Ebanie, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
Let's get ready. But yeah, we got to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Luck, Bec Connolly.
Ooh. I'm a sucker for lady with leg tattoos, bro.
119, bang on, 119 pounds for Bec Connolly.
Nice. That's hot. That's so hot.
And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ebanie, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
You know what I was looking at the other day? Did Ebanie Bridges get a tune-up? And if you get me, did she get them things like upgraded and they look a little perkier? I think them things been tuned up.
118 3/4 for the Blonde Bomber Ebanie Bridges.
Look at Eddie Hearn.
118 3/4 pounds.
My man will not turn his neck. Eddie Hearn, look, Eddie Hearn. Look at him. Nah, Eddie, we see you. It's okay to look, Eddie. She said we can. She said she's doing this for us, the men. Just one peek down, Eddie. Just one peek. It's
Ebanie
okay,
Bridges,
Eddie.
Bec Connolly, 8 rounds, bantamweight, Saturday night, Brentwood, Essex, England.
Look, Eddie couldn't wait to get this shit over with. He's like, all right. Cameraman, don't linger too long, cameraman. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's very similar outfit to what you were wearing in the sauna last night.
Seductive stuff. Seductive. Seductive stuff. They said we can look. Shit. Ebanie Bridges herself says she knows what she's doing and she's doing it for us to drive ticket sales and views and for us to look. So, shit. But I'm glad that Bec Connolly showed up and was like, you know what? I got some shit for you to look at too. You know, she wasn't playing around herself with her little, you know? But anyway, let's move on. Let's be professional here. We're going to be back later on. There is a card. Let me pull it up right now for you guys. I'm covering this card. So this is what I do. To get back into the swing of things, especially when I miss and not cover fights that I'm supposed to cover, I like to punish myself by covering like low tier ass fights that people don't really give a fuck about, like Chris Algieri and Michael Hunter the other night. For example, I woke up the next morning, the only person that had covered Chris Algieri on YouTube. I take pride in shit like that. So I'm covering this card right here, Mick Collins versus TJ Doheny. Now, of course, I'm probably not going to be the only one covering this. But yeah, I'm going to be covering this card. In fact, let me pull it up for you, let you know exactly who's on there. Get out of here, ESPN Plus. Let me go tell you exactly who's on there. I'm only going to cover Alen Babic's fight if he get beat up. If he win, I'm not going to cover it. I'm not ready to add him to the rotation yet. However, Fabio Wardley versus Nick Webb, that's starting to tickle my nips. You know, so I think I might cover that. I think I might add Fabio Wardley to the rotation. And I believe I did cover him before. Didn't I do a video on him versus Eric Drummer Boy Molina? I think I did that video. So anyway, here is this card right here. You got Mick Collins versus TJ Doheny, Lee McGregor versus Vincent Lagarde, our man Tyrone McKenna. He's been on the channel multiple times, interviewed, versus Jose Felix for the WBO Intercontinental Super Light title. Ooh, whatever the fuck that belt is. Paddy Donovan is back. Basically the luck of the Irish card. That's what this is in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Yeah, I'm going to cover this joint later on. Let me see. So what else is going on? We got another card, don't we? What's going on? What boxing this weekend? We got that PBC on Fox card with Devin Alexander returns. Ooh, that's right up my alley. I'm covering that. Look, this card right here. Amantis Stanionis versus Luis Collazo. Oh, I'm definitely covering that shit. Gabriel Mastri versus Mikael Fox. Nope. But you, baby, right here, right up my alley. Devin Alexander returns versus Lucas Santamaria. Expect a post-fight video for that. And then you also have UFC, which I am actually really, really looking forward to. Derek Lewis versus Cyril Gahn. By the way, I'm also back on PlayStation. Under T Street Controversy, of course. And I'm currently playing a lot of UFC. I am back on Warzone. And I am going to be streaming on my Twitch later on today for a few hours. It's going to be a very, very busy day. I'm actually about to go head to the gym and head to the market and then lock my ass in the house for the weekend and catch up on all these videos. Also, I don't know what's going on. We're waiting for some more details, but we have joined the WBC network. WBC is launching a 24-hour boxing channel to launch sometime soon. Just waiting for them to, finish all the recruiting and everything. I've signed my content release form. And basically, we're going to be producing content that's going to be on the channel and on the WBC platform. Then once I get more details, we're going to be producing content strictly for the WBC channel. Now, I found out, of course, if you don't know, New York is requiring to go to events for you to be vaccinated. Now, I'm no anti-vaxxer, but I'm not getting no needles just to go to no damn event. All right, so I had planned on going to the December top rank event, which will be Loma versus likely Richard Comey, but they're trying to cap us to make it think it's maybe Loma versus Devin Haney. But my ass ain't going nowhere. So I am looking for people to start getting back to events. Got to talk to Donnell. I think he's probably going to want if he's getting vaccinated. But I don't know. No, listen, I may get vaccinated, but right now I don't see no point. Like, bro, get out my face. So we're not anti-vaccine. I don't want them to put that COVID shit in bottom of my video, so we're gonna just change the subject. So what else is this weekend? Episode 2 of Pacquiao versus Spence PBC Fight Camp will be on Sunday. In fact, let me check right now for you. I don't feel like checking, but I'll do it anyway because I do it for you, the people. PBC Fight Camp. Episode 2. I still got to get my video out on episode 1. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to end this video because I got to call Big J. Hold on. Let me see when episode 2 is coming on. Sunday at 9:30. No, wait. Hold on. 1 minute. I don't feel like looking for it. I only got episode... Oh, there we are. Not until the 15th, part 2? What's going on with this week? Oh, countdown is this week. That's why. The New York Athletic Commission doesn't want anyone to throw away their shot either. What do you mean by that? No, it's just that, like, I just don't like how you're going to just be like, yo, like, in order to enjoy yourself in New York, you want to go to a restaurant? That's fine. Get a needle. You want to go to a concert? Sure. Call it the key to New York. Bro. Kiss my ass. Like, I will fight tooth and nail. Well, I will fight. But yeah, I'm not going to none of them shits. I'm kind of upset because I was actually planning on going to the card this last week. The Locks versus Dipset joint. I could have been there, but I was like, But all right, guys, got to get up out of here because me and Big J got to do a video. I'll be back later on with some videos. I'm T Street Controversy with FightView360.com. We will be here covering the Ebanie Bridges versus Bec Connolly fight. Alen Babic, if he loses, I'll do that video because he got bitch smacked. So it's like he got to defend himself tomorrow. Fabio Wardley versus Nick Webb. That's looking like that's going to get some coverage from me. And then, of course, the main event, Barry Galahad versus James Jazza Dickens for the IBF vacant 126-pound title. I'm T Street Controversy.